everyone, Gypsy Jet Rose coming to you with some messages for this coming week. And today is Sunday, November 14th. And this week we have the full moon on Friday, November 19th, and that's going to be a lunar eclipse. So we have some major energies coming in this week, and especially with that lunar eclipse. So, the universe brings us messages in so many ways. The universe guides us and brings us and shows us things that that we need to bring forth. So fall of the year here, I've been going through boxes, I've been going through stuff, giving away stuff, and I was guided to a box that I haven't. I had this picture. My grandpa gave me this picture when I was in like 7th grade, and he gave this picture to me, and I hadn't seen it for like 3 years. And it was with my meditating dragon, which I got like 3 years ago. And I love this little meditating dragon. He's so cute. So my dragon and my unicorn were together. And the rainbow back there is like the message of the rainbow tribe coming together, the rainbow tribe needing to come together. This message has been coming through since 2020. 2020 was a big time where the messages have been coming through for the rainbow tribe, the rainbow prophecy of coming together. So in this box with my unicorn and my little meditating dragon, so my mom was in the army, and so we were stationed in Germany twice. And the second time when we were stationed there, I was like a junior in high school. And this was like back in 1990, 91. So anyways, I met this friend of mine, and he had access to go to concerts. Long story, but anyways, he had access to be able to go to concerts. And so he would ask me about, hey, you want to go see this group? You want to go see that group? And I'm like, sure. I'm a kid in high school, and I'm like, who wouldn't want to go see a concert, right? So I was going to see concerts, groups that either I've never heard of, or didn't really listen to the music, or I may have heard one song or another, and wasn't really familiar with the groups, but anyways, so. But I'm open, I love music, and so I'm open to see music and stuff. So one of the concerts that he asked me to go see was Grateful Dead. And I'm like, sure, I'll go see Grateful Dead. And I'm like, who's Grateful Dead? But anyways, I was like, let's go see Grateful Dead. I was excited. I was like, okay, let's go see Grateful Dead. And I loved the concert. It was an awesome concert. Yeah, it was awesome. So anyways, when we went to see Grateful Dead, they were handing out, before we got into the concert, there was these people, and they were handing out these little flyers, and they're free and stuff, and it says Grateful, and it has this bus on there and stuff. And so on the back, it says, love will fill the universe, peace, harmony, joy, and happiness, love. And it's these kids with musical instruments and stuff. And the front says, the 60s, where did it take us? So I'm, never knew the 60s because I wasn't born then yet. So anyways, but I feel like I'm part of the 60s. I'm like this hippie. So I was guided to this and some other books that were with my picture and my meditating dragon. And when I opened this up, of course, when you're a kid and you get stuff, it's like, I never even read it. I just I grabbed it, I put my concert ticket with it, and I put it in my little scrapbook for my concerts, and that's where it stayed, and I never really read it. And then it ended up being together with my unicorn and dragon here. So I was guided to this, and I was guided to this page here called the vision. And so the universe was guiding me to this because this is the time for this vision. I believe the messages that are coming through, everything that is coming through, it's this vision that we're being guided to. So Ezekiel 37 is the Bible verse that is in this little flyer here. And I don't really study I've never really studied the Bible or anything. I'm just guided by Jesus and God and Great Spirit and the universe. I'm just guided to, to a passage. If I'm guided by numbers or whatever to a verse, I read that verse. And so I was guided to this page, to the vision. And so this is what this says. The valley was long and broad. The bones were very dry. Look, all around, bones and very dry. The one who brought me out here, the Eternal One, said to me, Can they live? Can these bones live? I answered, Only you know. O Master, only you know. He said, Speak to these dry bones to listen and give heed. I'll put the Spirit in you, and you will live and breathe. I'll knit you up with the sinews and clothe you all in skin. When you are flesh, I'll give you breath, and you will live again. And when I do, you'll know for sure I am who I am. I spoke as he commanded me. Soon I heard a sound. Down on the ground all around. The bones were coming together. They rattled and clacked, and soon they were attached with sinews, flesh, and skin. But still their bodies lay so still. There was no breath in them. Oh no, no breath in them. He said, Call to the breath and say, Hear the Eternal One. Come again from the four winds, wherever you have gone. Breathe upon these dead ones so that they can rise. I did as he said, and soon all the dead were coming to life. They were forming into an army right before my eyes. This is what a prophet saw 2,500 years ago. The dry bones were a scattered people who said in their hearts, Our bones are dried up, our hope is gone, we are cut off from one another. They wanted to come together as a people, but they had lost hope of doing it. They had never been gathered in all this time until now. We, and maybe you, are a part of this people. The Eternal One calls this people Israel, not a religion or a country in the Middle East. This Israel is a people who have been rescued out of the death they were trapped in. They have seen the walls broken down between rich and poor, black and white, men and women, deadhead and businessmen. Being divided is the same as being dead. In the 60s and the 70s, we were tired of being in a divided world, full of divided people with divided interests. We looked for a voice that would unite us. Many times we thought we found that voice, but all our coming together was limited and temporary. Whatever voice we thought we found, it wasn't the voice of Eternal One. By the 80s, most had given up on really being a people and settled for a few scattered experiences of unity, no more lasting than going to church or a synagogue. The Valley of Dry Bones is a vision of what we all become without the breath of the Eternal One being breathed into us. All are scattered, confused travelers through this life. All are our own attempts to come together fail. Without the one who made us, everything ends up in a dry heap. But our Maker is also our lover. He loves his people like an only son. He proved it. He's setting a people free to be who they were meant to be, kind, loving, with a heart for justice. One people, 12 tribes, Israel. It is too small a thing that you should be my servant to raise up the tribes of Jacob, and to restore the preserved ones of Israel. I will also make you a light of the nations, so that my salvation may reach to the end of the earth. Isaiah 49:6. So the coming together of the people, the coming together, the uniting of the people, the rainbow tribe coming together. And so I was also guided to another book that was with all of this stuff. And this is called Quest, In Search of the Dragon Tooth. Now, this is a book in a series. There's another book called Unicornus, and this is some book called Unicornus, and they were some not manuscripts, but they were like some scrolls, and they were transcribed by a man called Michael Green. So Unicornus is the first book, and then this one is a book that goes with it. So when I was guided to this book and I opened up to the page, it was like it just kind of opened up to page 30 and 31. The where I was guided to was to Tuesday, May 11th is what I was guided to. Tuesday, May 11th is a significant date. And so the message from that is, after the noon meal, the blessed Eugonostus called me to his chamber. He asked me why I suppose there exists no true accounts of the unicorn, and answered himself, saying, the unicorn is not drawn to clerics and philosophers like ourselves, but rather to the youthful and innocent. Those few scholars fated to meet the magical beast were marvelously emptied of their burdensome learning, and were ever after disinclined to write or speak of their encounters. For the memory of the unicorn is like a shining taper that words would only dim. Then Eugonostus smiled as if amused, saying, but I see some special destiny has singled out thee to do this work. What work? I asked, not comprehending. Doth not thy hand still crave to write and draw? Then write and draw thou must, and record the truth and history of the unicorn. It seems that a divine purpose is here to be revealed, and thy skill may bear great fruit in the end. Work diligently, and let us look to a swift conclusion of the whole labor. But be not indiscreet, and keep the work secret. Hast thou not seen the sad fate of thy several friends, so dazzled by their own gifts that, unknowing, they have lost their way? Then our master discharged me of all my other duties, and bade me go and write. Thus humbled, but exhilarated, I departed his chamber. So, the beautiful unicorn coming together. It's the unicorn, the magic. It's the magic of the divine. The divine message is coming through. The divine message is coming through of coming together. And so, Great Spirit brings us, the universe brings us these messages. And so then I like I said, I've never studied the Bible. I'm only led to messages. I'm only led to passages when I'm guided to by numbers, or finding a book, or finding something, that I've been guided to. So I looked up Ezekiel, and the passage after a valley of dry bones, which is passage 37, the verse 37, the verse after that it says, reunion of Israel and Judah. Again, a message came to me from the Lord. Son of man, take a stick and carve on it these words. The stick represents Judah and its allied tribes. Then take another stick and carve these words on it. The stick represents the northern tribes of Israel. Now hold them together in your hand as one stick. When your people ask you what your actions mean, say to them, this is what the sovereign Lord says. I will take the northern tribes and join them to Judah. I will make them one stick in my hand. Then hold out the sticks you have inscribed so the people can see them. And give them this message from the sovereign Lord. I will gather the people of Israel from among the nations. I will bring them home to their own land from the places where they have been scattered. I will unify them into one nation in the land. One king will rule them all. No longer will they be divided into two nations. They will stop polluting themselves with their detestable idols and other sins, for I will save them from their sinful backsliding, and I will cleanse them. And then they will truly be my people, and I will be their God. And the Lord grant us peace. And the Lord grant us peace. So the one stick, this is what came to me, the one stick, two sticks coming together as one. And that was led to this. I was led to this. For the unity of this beautiful rock and this root coming together. The stick, the uniting of everyone, the uniting of the rainbow tribe. So these are the messages that are coming through. This is what I'm being guided to. And so to bring forth the message of all of this. And so I'm going to bring forth a message from the Dragon Oracle cards. We're going to see what the Dragon Oracle, what Dragon wants to come through in a message, to see what that message is. And we have two that come through. Golden Atlantean Dragon. Golden Atlantean Dragon and Water Dragon. Water Dragon. So the Water Dragon helps you flow easily around obstacles. Christ's light and love are flowing. Develop your psychic abilities and go with the flow. So we're flowing our messages, we're flowing our psychic abilities, we're flowing these. We're being led to where it is that we need to come forth and bring forth these messages. We're being led to bring forth these messages. We're being led to where we need to go. And the Golden Atlantean Dragon, look at that beautiful, beautiful crystal on there. Helps you remember the wisdom of Golden Atlantis. Awaken, bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents, and reclaim your mastery. We are being awakened to this. We are being awakened to our path. We're being awakened to the vision. We're being awakened to the vision of coming together. We're being awakened to the vision of the Rainbow Tribe prophecy. We are to come together. We are to create this new earth. We are to create this new world. We're to come together in love, peace, joy, and happiness and harmony. We're to come together and bring forth our talents and flow those talents out to everyone. We're here to flow out our healing, to flow out our love, to flow out our joy and our happiness. And this is what the Golden Age of Atlantis is all about, is to flow all of those gifts, to flow that love. To be united with our fellow tribes, to be united with our fellow friends and family and soul family. We're here to be united, to bring forth our knowledge and our gifts, to bring forth everything that it is that we have within our heart and our soul, to bring it out and bring it forth. And yes, I keep bringing forth those messages. I am also guided to, I'm doing yoga study class, and there we're reading the Bhagavad Gita. And what really stood out to me on this chapter that we just finished was it's the wisdom from realization. And the verse was Arjuna, I am the taste of pure water and the radiance of the sun and moon. I am the sacred word and the sound heard in air and the courage of human beings. I am the sweet fragrance in the earth and the radiance of fire. I am the life in every creature and the striving of the spiritual aspirant. The great divine, the great spirit flows through us. It flows through our heart and our soul. It flows through in everything that we come in contact with. It flows through us. It flows through us in numbers and messages and synchronicities. And that great divine spirit is flowing these messages through and is trying to bring forth the message of coming together, to come together in peace and balance and harmony, to flow these messages. The great vision of this love, the great vision of peace and coming together in unity. And that is the message that I have been guided to. That is the message that I have been guided to bring forth. All coming together to believe in this vision that we hold in our heart and our soul. And it's that hippie, it's the hippie community. It's not only the hippie community, it is all the Rainbow Tribe. All the Rainbow Tribe coming together And that is the message. It's coming through so strong to create this vision, to create this new earth. So that is the messages for this week. That is the messages that I've been coming to bring forth. So I'm bringing so much love, peace, joy, and happiness, and sending this out to you, to send out this love, send out this peace, to send out this vision, the vision of joy, love, unity, the vision of the Rainbow Tribe, the vision of the Rainbow Prophecy. It is the Rainbow Prophecy. It is the one that we come together to walk this earth, to help Mother Earth, to help her heal, and to help everyone come together with their soul and their heart and their soul, to come together in this love. This vision is a great vision. It's an extraordinary vision. It's time to bring the vision together. So that's the message I keeps coming to me. So with all of that, I love you all. Peace and love, joy, happiness. Thank you for liking, watching, and subscribing. And I will bring forth some more messages when they come. Peace and love, Gypsy Jet Rose.